Hey, whippersnappers, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I see Cactus Puppy's here. I think Mara was here. Eat. Why won't he eat? That was weird. Huh, must have some lag there. Hey, Keys, how's it going, buddy? Can you guys hear me alright? I'm gonna make sure the levels are all sounding okay, and then we'll get going with what we're doing today. Can indeed. Fantastic. Alright. So, how's everybody doing today? Tuesday afternoon, morning time frame? Made it through Monday, that's exciting. You know, she'll be patting ourselves on the back for that. Alright, so... It's Tuesday so terribly. Well, because you gotta go into town on Tuesdays, don't you, or something? Can't stick around too long. Lectures come up. Hey, no problem, Cactus Puppy. Just glad you're able to pop in at all. I appreciate it. Alright, so, was gonna be co-streaming with Mara today, but she's not feeling too well. But I figured we just can pick up where we were gonna leave off. Just Tuesdays are days for stuff going wrong, family members getting on my nerves, and got it. But I figured we can still work on what I was planning to work on. Now, we're out here at Turtle Island, which we've been at a couple of times for differing things. We claimed it. We came out here shortly, during our explorations, actually, I think right after the 1.13 update dropped. So we're surrounded out here by all the coral reefs and everything, and it's in a pretty big swath of warm ocean. So we've got a lot of kelp, a lot of coral reefs, all that kind of jazz out here. And then we have this island that looked, semi like a turtle, and we've done a little bit of terraforming to make that even less subtle. And my plan has been for a long time to actually do something out here, and so that's what we're going to be starting to do today. So now, we've got Turtle Island. And we're going to make it a sanctuary for sea turtles. I'm going to get a bunch of eggs. We're going to hatch a bunch of eggs. Have a lot of turtles around here. Some people have been having difficulty finding turtles. I don't think they're that rare, but we'll make a nice little colony here. That way, if somebody wants some, we're not completely devastating the wild ecosystem, and we'll for sure have some. And now I got a whole little clutch of them back at my base, but I figured why not? We'll do this out here. Now we got one of these pre-gened ships there, and then over here. In fact, let's. Grab this. Over here, I've been working on something else. So this is looking fairly turtley as well. And what I'm doing is, if it's not totally apparent, I'm replicating the turtle hut from Season 1 of TimeShot, but I'm turning it into, I want to turn it into like a sailing ship. It's going to be a ship. What program am I using for face cam? I am using OBS. It is literally just a GIF I made, and it's just on rotation forever. It's nothing fancy at all. I do have face rig, which I picked up. Ooh, hey, there's a dolphin. I do have face rig, which I picked up at some point. And I think I probably could set up. The little greeting messages. That is actually it's called Capamon. Mara has one in her stream and stuff too. She's got like a little reindeer or whatever, and so if you Google like Capamon, Kappamon, and it's like little pets for streams. And I have just cropped out the actual pet and just repositioned it so that the little bubble looks like it's coming out of my pre-existing fake face rig there. So a little bit of movie magic, but yeah. So that's what that is. It's just the Capamon thing that I've actually seen a lot of people using them these days. So I first saw it from Mara, but yeah. So we're replicating the turtle hut. I've got most of the base architecture here. I've been making a couple little tweaks. I think I might want to change up these flippers a bit. I set it so that it'd be partially submerged in the water, and it makes the flippers, since they're stairs, it makes them look a little too small. So on the back flippers, I think it's okay. But I probably am going to want to make these a little larger, just because they look so much smaller of what's above the surface. So we'll probably extend this out a little bit. But one thing I need to do first, we're going to be working on this. I need to go get some saplings. And so I need some more spruce saplings, and I think the top is going to probably end up being dark oak. At least that's what they've used. So we've got one of these pre-gen shipwrecks over here. Oh, hey, we got a turtle just hanging out up here. Hey, little buddy. I actually think we have another one. Where is it? There's a little pocket of water over here. I think there might be a... Yeah, there's another one in there. So we've already got a couple of turtles out here on Turtle Island. But we'll probably grab some eggs or something as well, too. Get some hatching going. All that jazz. But yeah, to start, I want to head back to... Oh, hey. I need to grab some water buckets on my way. I want to head back to spawn. I want to get some spruce saplings and some dark oak saplings. Let's see. I think probably my best bet for dark oak saplings is going to be... Am I on by myself? I am on by myself. I'm going to quick sleep. My best bet for dark oak saplings is probably going to be Mara. A couple of streams ago, were out at Mara's place and cleared out like her entire island worth of dark oak. And she said she's just got stacks on stacks on stacks of dark oak saplings. And those are usually a little harder to come by, so probably we'll go steal some from her. For the upper decks, when Kohd originally built the turtle head on Season 1, the main body was spruce like we've done there, and then the shell was dark oak. So we'll probably use the dark oak. We're not going to have a domed shell like he had in Season 1. We're going to make the top of basically the shell is going to look more like a sailing ship. We'll get to there eventually. Okay, so thinking through here. Let's try and find... I think Mara's place is through... Ooh, free experience. Somebody was killing some pigmen in here. Don't mind if I do. A little bit. Probably not too much, though. Like, I put this up not too long ago, and we moved this portal a little. Poet never liked the giant, bulky sundial thing, and so he tore that down, and unfortunately, this is where the spawn portal links to. We've tried moving it both to, like, this position. I even tried moving it to, like, just this position, and it doesn't. Or the middle, or moving it really anywhere actually convenient. It just generates new portals in the overworld. It doesn't actually link to the central spawn portal, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. Poet suggested we could just shift the entire nether hub. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's going to happen. So we'll see how it goes. I think, if I can get around that, I think Mara's portal is through here. Yeah. We should have thought about it more before we... Huh? This isn't right. Oh, I think I have to go out into the nether for Mara. She doesn't have any, even like a rough tunnel yet. Let's see. I saw that and I thought that was a ghast. As soon as I came out there, it actually looks kind of like a ghast. In a brief time, I'm like, oh no! Yeah, okay, so I think following this cobble gets me to Mara's portal. So we'll get ahead that way. And we're just gonna steal a stack of dark oak. Well, we could even just steal dark oak from her because she's got like chests on chests of just logs that we'll figure it out. We'll grab a couple of saplings and maybe a stack or two of logs, and we'll call it good then probably. But yeah. Yes, this looks like Mara's. Fantastic. Addie was here. Alright. I know I'm hungry. Let me eat. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. So, I think all this stuff is over by her silo here. I need to help her finish the silo at some point. This looks terrible. Ooh, I actually need to... Oh, biome blend. Let's put that back on a little bit. With paper now, we don't really need that off. Brightness bright. What was the other thing? Particles decreased. I think we'll do. I pulled down the last world download from season 1. Yeah, she's not gonna need any of this. I'm gonna grab this stuff. And then I'm going to take a stack of the Dark Oak saplings just for now. If we don't end up needing them, I'll bring them back. Alright, so we've got that. But yeah, so I pulled down a world download from Season 1 to get a good look. 'Cause I probably have some screenshots of the Turtle Hut somewhere, but it was just easier to pull down a world download and actually go into the world. But for whatever reason, I was getting crazy lag in the single-player instance of Season 1's map that I had pulled up. And so I was like, oh, I've got all this stuff back on, because obviously that's not running on paper, but it's a 1.13 world and all that jazz, so I had to turn biome blend and particles and everything back off to be able to just, like, get enough frames to look around the Turtle Hut while I was doing my basic reconstruction. Alright. Yeah, this is... Poet's Tunnel really looks like...
Get off
this is
my
an old
lawn.
man?
I said, get off
my lawn now.
I said, get off my lawn now.
I think I have to go up, right? Yeah. Poet's, like, rebuilt this tunnel, like, 3 times. I think this is supposed to come down eventually. I think the rest of us... At least I know for sure I am just kind of waiting for us to figure out what we're doing with the hub. Actually, I think right here's where I need to go, isn't it? Nope, it's not. And now I'm trapped. Alright. Kind of just waiting till we figure out exactly what we're doing with the hub, and then I'll, Thank you so much for the follow, Cactus Puppy. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so we just gotta figure out what's going on with the hub, and then I'll get my tunnel made too. I don't even have a portal yet. Gosh darn it. Too many stupid... Alright, here we go. I don't even have a portal yet. I go through Poet's portal, and then I ender pearl from the top of his mountain into my base. And then my entry portal into the nether from my base links up with his. But yeah, it's just not worth making one of my own until we figure out what we're doing with this hub. It's just a stupid spawn portal. If this was just in a convenient place, then we could just get going. But, and I think we're probably... Anyway, yeah, this is... Jay is not about the nether hub. Mara and I did some work in here. You're a mod and yet not following. Yeah, for shame, Cactus Puppy, for shame. But yeah, last time I think we were on TimeShot, Mara and I worked on a couple of these slices. We did this end one, which I think looks pretty good. I don't know who came in here and made the nether dragon. I put the head on there. Somebody came in with the body and put that in, so I grabbed my head and popped it on there. I think it looks really good. Might have even been Penny, I guess. I doubt it, but might have been. Probably was Spacey or something. And then we also made the nether one. But, yeah. Who knows what's going on with this place? I'd love to... I need to connect with, like, Poet and some other people and just powwow, because I'd love to actually just knock out some work in here, like we did the last time we were streaming, but we just gotta figure out what it is we want to do with it. Alright. Now. Whoop. This is where I want to be. Wanted to check. Huzzah! Alright. Beautiful. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna do lots of saplings. I'm gonna need bone meal. A couple of bones. Alrighty. Perfect. Perfect. I don't want this netherrack or this cobble. Of course, I'm gonna run back over it because I need to go into the portal. Alright. So, yes. So yeah, we've got all the wood we need now, and we should only need wood today. We might, well, it depends on how far we get, but we'll probably do some decoration and stuff on the U.S.S. KohdWing. I don't know what we're gonna call the turtle head ship, but we'll figure all that out later. Just want to play around with the design a bit. No, I got purples. Alright. pop back through. So yeah, I got most of the difficult stuff done. I'll probably do some detailing work and stuff on it again at some point. But you can kind of see, so the body of the ships are generally spruce, but then it seems like the decks and stuff are generally dark oak. So, yeah. And I think for the purposes of the turtle hut, so on this, all of the exterior is the spruce. I think we probably will do the top. Do the top as the dark oak, just because that fits with the turtle hut better, given that that's what Kohd had done with the turtle hut originally when we built it in Season 1. And then, just because I think it'll look better to have that differentiation. We've already got a lot of spruce going on, really don't want to overload it. Alright, so now what I need to do, I really need to do is make a chest. Put that over here. Hey, Mama, thank you so much for the host. You've been camping for like 3 hours, but you're still late. Fantastic. How you doing, Penguin? That's alright. We just went and we're grabbing materials. Haven't missed much. Let's dump stuff in here for the moment. Yeah, sometimes Mixer does that. Sometimes you'll have it, you'll be camping and you'll have it open, but it just won't load until you refresh or something, which is obnoxious. Although it got tweeted out, I put it in 4 different Discords, including your own. So I was still watching Great British Bake Off and wondering why you hadn't started yet. Nice, good work, Mara. Good work. Of course, it's becoming night immediately. I'm more or less lit up, although I don't have any weapons or anything. We did just sleep, so we shouldn't have to worry about phantoms. Do I still have... At one point, I had a bed... Yes! Just grab this. That way we don't have to run across the island over to the ship every time we're... Every time we want to sleep. Phantoms is really the only worry at this point. I think I've got the island more or less protected. But, we'll sleep just to be safe. And we're on by ourselves, so we can actually do that. Alrighty, so, Mara, to catch you up, we're working on the turtle hut ship. Well, I'm recreating the turtle hut, but it's going to be a ship. And so I've got the main body down here. A little bit submerged and everything like that. I still got to put the bottom on and everything. This is all just still open. But we're going to be working on putting the top on it. Ooh, we got a... Okay, we'll start with that. But yeah, so I, what was it, Sunday night? Sunday night I got back, and hey, Salah, how's it going? Sunday night I got back from my wedding. Well, not my wedding. My wife and I were at a wedding this weekend. We got back, and my wife wanted to read, so she was hunkered next to the fire in the living room, and I'm not really in the middle of a book that I'm reading right now. I'm mainly doing audiobooks. And so I was like, well, I'll go just chill on the computer for a bit. So I got on here, and I started tinkering with this, going back and forth to the world downloads and everything. It's a lot easier to do that kind of stuff not on stream. If I was having to pop back and forth between single player and this all the time, that'd be obnoxious during a stream. So instead I figured I'd get the base done, and then once I kind of knew what I wanted to do with it, we're gonna need some solid blocks. Why did I put everything away? I shouldn't have put everything away. Now that I have most of the hard work done, or at least the work that I can use reference in another world for, we're gonna be, I think putting the top on this is gonna be a little bit challenging, but we'll figure that out. All right, we got this slabs. Yeah, just bring all this. All right. Let's get this in place, and then I want to start working on putting on the shell. But the shell is where we're going to deviate from the existing template, so could be interesting. How you doing today, Salah? You having a good one? Yeah, I think You'll be proud of me, Mara. I only almost drowned twice before I remembered to go get my my diving helmet. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Could be worse, so won't complain. How are you? I am doing well. I'm doing well. I made it through Monday, which is usually my worst day of the week. Not only because it's just a Monday, but just work tends to be busiest on Mondays for me for whatever reason. Well, not for whatever reason, but... oh, wait, this flipper... What's happening here? Yeah, she's feeling great! Mara's high as a kite right now. At an hour to go before the stream, she's like... Or it's like, it was like 11:15, and she's like, why haven't you started yet? What are you gonna start the stream or what? And I'm like, yeah, in like 45 minutes when it's time. She was out of it. It was funny. Huh. Why is that the way it is? I want this to go. No, it's not. Huh? Keep it PG? What did I say that wasn't PG? Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to do, but that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm confused, but we'll go with it. Just do that. Okay. So I'm trying to... Hold on. Try not to drown, I guess. Hold on, let's... Oh, I really don't like the slow regen on that. Yes? Does that look right now? No. Just switch out this one for solid. What are you laughing at now? Oh. Yeah. Not sure why you find that funny, but yeah. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Yeah, well, you're flying high right now, Mara. I'm not surprised. You've forgotten about a lot of things. Oop. Okay, apparently that can't go. Why don't we just fill that in then? Do that. I do think I want to mess with these front flippers a little bit more at some point. Let's get... This one's gonna have to... Is this interactive? Oh! Hello, Wyntr! You can click the soundboard and stuff, but you can't like make anything spawn or anything like that. I don't have anything hooked up to do anything quite like that yet.
I like turtles.
At some point, though, that is something I definitely want to mess around with, but that is not something that I've hooked up yet at this point. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'll do some more tinkering. Okay, so but what I want to do now is let's convert some of this dark oak into block slabs and stairs. Yeah, I think definitely coming up here in the near future, that's something that'll be worth looking into a bit more, but for now, I'm just chilling. Because I think in December, I'm going to do my, last December I tried to do, if you like trains, don't say it. I have no idea what that means, man. In December, so like last year I did I tried to stream every day in December, which didn't end up working out real great, but I did it to raise money for charity and stuff like that. I think I'm going to do that again this year and try and do you know, more everyday sort of thing. ASDF movie reference. Yeah, I have no idea what that means, but
Listen,
sorry.
old man. I said get
But yeah,
off
so
my lawn now.
probably then I'll try and get some more fun interactive-y type stuff going for that. Let's do two of those. But for now, I'm just derping. I stream like once a week. It's not worth me putting time into setting it up all professional like. Alright. I think that should be sufficient for the moment. Alright, so now what I want to do, pop up on the head here. So with ships, usually you've got like, I want to say, I have the words bow and stern in my head. I think the front of a ship is called the bow, maybe. This is Java. It's Java PC. And then so like it kind of goes up and then comes to a point out front, and then in the back it kind of goes up, and there's like a cabin, kind of like there's maybe like some living quarters or something, or there's a staircase down, whatever. But it kind of goes up. But in the middle, it's kind of flat. So like what I want to be able to have to do is like have a ladder down the side here that would come up here, and then let's maybe like here. We could. Let's just see what this looks like. I don't know if that's going to look good at all. It's not terrible. I might... So, like, the actual turtle hut shell overhangs by a block. We might bring that out a bit. Because the differing wood just piled on top of the other one doesn't look fantastic. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum-bum. But I think I can live with that. Let's build this up. In fact, well, hold on, think about it. Let me get I'm assuming Davy used to be Hejamter? Is that what we're talking here? Right. Let's makes it correct. Alright, well, good to know. Alright, so let's get some sticks. 3 ladders should be plenty. Just want something on the side here so we can easily get up without having to jump around to the head. 2, 3. Beauty. Is it night again already? My lantern things go quick here. Hold on. Alright. Just for the purposes of prototyping here, let's... I think this level is sufficient. So let's build this up a bit. Okay, see you later, Cactus Puppy. Have a good one. Well, hold on, let me take this helmet off. This is my skin. Hey, 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 whippersnappers! It's Tortimer the Grey! Alright. Let's build this up and see what this looks like here. Often on ships you'll see this jut out a little bit, so maybe we'll try that. No. I'm not going to try. Yeah, I think it just continuing, I think it being on the exact same level this is making it a little weird. So let me pop that out a bit. I'm confused. Hold on. Let's actually... I said I don't want to be circling back and forth. Yeah, I don't care. When I first booted Minecraft this morning, 1.13.2 had come out or something, I guess. And it... Oh, wow. It really juts out a lot, huh? Oh, no. This is just one block. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3... And then... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think what we're doing will be fine then. Apparently 1.13.2 had come out officially since the last time I loaded, so my launcher was just set up, load the most recent version, and so that's the one it tried to load up. And then it wouldn't let me on TimeShot. I was like, oh, so I had to revert it back. But I'd already loaded the Season 1 world download in that, so whatever. Nothing in that world was generated in 1.13 anyway. I don't need a screenshot right now. Let's take this down for a minute. So I think this will look a lot better. Oops. By Mr. Torch. Grab that. Get some wood on the tail. Alright, so let's build this up around. And then we'll try building up the top here. I think that'll look better. In fact, I'm already sure that this is what we're going to want to do. But well, we got to do it to make sure, right? All right, so that should be enough. Turn the music down. I can do that, I suppose. Alright. Alright, so let's take a look at that very quickly. Yeah, I think this is going to be better. Alright. Now, let's see what this will look like. Dang, yep. Oh, wait, no! Give me that wood! Alright. Change up what we're doing a little bit because we're a little further out. So to do kind of what we were doing would be like that. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think I really like that. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, if you want. Alright, so then... This is basically how I did it before. Just... Not... I'd kind of like it to follow... No, there's nothing that says I can't do that. Let me finish what we're doing here real quick. And we'll move it if we need to, because I don't like this not being covered. But we'll take a quick look at this, see if it looks okay, and move on from there. Yeah, I like that a lot. So yeah, you may not have been here, Mar. So I used Code's design pretty much. Well, I haven't put in all the detailing and stuff. He's got like some of these pillars here should be like one less tall, and then there'd be a stair. Like he's got some of the detailing stuff which I haven't gotten around to doing yet. But I'm using Code's design for the body, but I'm turning it into a sailing ship, and so I'm turning the shell into like the body of a ship. So it's gonna come up over here and have like a cabin. And then the bow is gonna come out over here over the turtle's head, and then there'll be a mast in the middle. So I'm turning it into a ship. So the body is mainly his design, but I'm changing the shell up. Okay, so let's... I do like how that looks, so that's good to know. I'm gonna need to make a new axe here in a minute, it looks like. Excuse me. Alright, actually that's fine where it is. I had a spicy kung pao chicken for lunch. And I've got a red pepper flake stuck in my throat. 1 second here, let me get a drink. Alright, there we go. And no, Mara, I don't need any more spicy red pepper flakes. Don't even think about it. Let's see. Oh, wait, I jumped in and I was looking for these. Dang you! Alright. I knew you were going there. I don't think I didn't. I'm not sure if that's going to look quite as good. I don't think that's too bad, actually. I think... I bought Turkin Pippin Purry chocolate today. My mom tried it out the other day, and she said it isn't spicy enough. This is the one that it's crushed up into the chocolate or whatever. All right, I think that's what I'm gonna go with for now. So let's duplicate this on the other side. Yeah, I mean, well, if you're gonna have it in like chocolate, it makes it has only the hard candy crush, yeah, not the powder. Oh, got it. I was gonna say, even if it had the powder, obviously you've got a much higher concentration of chocolate, so you want it a little spicier, just because to overpower, or so it wouldn't get too overpowered by the actual candy. That just made me think. It looks like on the front, this is going to be a little too low. I might have to raise all of this up a block. Might make the body look too big on everything but the front. We don't think the actual candy spice. That's true. Yeah, before I tried it, I was reading the packaging. I'm like, oh, it says this is the spiciest one or whatever, and you're like, what? No, it's not spicy. I mean, it's not really all that spicy. But it's the package mark it's like their hottest one or something, so this is looking good. I like this. Alright. But they made even hotter candy now too. You must be thrilled. Yeah. Alright, so this, and then I guess it was that. Did that. And we'll be putting windows and stuff in this. We're gonna deck it up all like a ship. It's gonna be pretty cool. Alright. I think then this. Yep. Build this up. Get some railings on it. It'll be great. Alright. I think this is gonna be good. Alright, let's get some torches on here for now. Just make sure we don't have any company, because I don't actually have any weapons on me at the moment. I think I left all my stuff at my auto fisher. Alright, let's do one more quick swim around. See if we like how that's looking. Now, for those of us who have burnt our taste buds off already, yeah, exactly. Alright. I think that's looking good. We could maybe even go up like one more level on this side. In fact, let's try that. And actually go under the water. Swimming is a little faster than bobbing. Alright, so let's see if we wanted to... Maybe if we just wanted to even do this. Alright, how's that? Maybe. We'll leave it for now. Alright, so that's more or less figured out. Now, let's... do I have more stairs? I do. Let's see, because I think the front is going to be a problem. Because we don't have much room between the... I mean, because I'm not you? Most people don't have hundreds of people flooding their streams. I kind of like... So I kind of have... Not all of us can be super famous streamer penguins Mara. I like how... Let's do... Well, because normally I'm streaming with you. Let's get this out of here. Right. Okay, did this one do that? Yes. I think. Yeah. Alright. Because I kind of like the way that you can kind of see the head going, like there's a divot there where it kind of goes into the body. So we'll keep that. Let's get slabs. That's not what I wanted. Alright, I think that's okay. Looks a little bit bulky. If I was going to turn this into a ship, I should have made it less round. I should have made it a little more aerodynamic looking. It's going to be one fat looking turtle ship, but that's all right. It's not going to be. It'll be fine. It'll look proper enough. All right. Now, the front of ships generally go up a little bit too, though not quite as much. So let's see. So this, I've got like 2 here. What I think I want to do is I want to wait until we get like here. Maybe. If we do that, let's see what that looks like. I think actually what we'll do is we'll do it right there. Ooh. Both of these. Right there. Maybe. No, I think I do want it closer to the front. Because we're going to put... It's going to be railing and stuff here. In fact, probably this is going to get converted to dark oak anyway, so like this looking weird won't end up being an issue. Although then that means I can bump this all back out to the way I was doing it before, which we might do. All right, I gotta. Yeah, we're gonna do this. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Now, let's take from here. No, give me my blocks back. Alright. I think... So that went up 1, 2, 3, even potentially 4 times. I don't know if I want to go up one more time with the front or not. I think I kind of like it that lower profile. What we do want to do, though, is build this out a bit. Do I have the wool with me anymore? Yeah, let's do that. So let's... yeah. This one, 2... then it follows this until right here where it goes up. I think that's what we did. Yeah. Alright. And then on this we'd go out and up a bit. I think that's how they do it on a proper ship. We... that looks okay. What I'd really like, Mojang, I'd love to be... so with carpenter blocks, most of the building I've done in the last couple of years has not been vanilla. It's been... in my 1.7.10 world, which I need to get working again, but like you can put, so like as opposed to putting a stair there, it would like kind of fit into the corner, kind of stand on its end, and kind of smooth off that corner a little bit. Kind of want that, but I'm not gonna get that. So instead, let's. And obviously that wool will be replaced with another stair. I don't know, what do you think, Mara? I feel like the front might need to go up slightly more. No! There's no ladder on the inside. Come on. There we go. Well, still though. I think I'm gonna fix this. Alright. So if the whole deck is dark oak, then there's no reason for that to bother me. Looks good tomorrow. Alright. This probably came out too, I would think. Oh no! Whoops. You gotta pay attention. Oh no, come on. Don't let me redo the entire shell just to get you to fold properly. Stupid stair. There we go. I think this will work. Alright. Let's clean this up a little bit, and then we can kind of decide how we think it's looking. Well, let's... I feel like the front needs to come up one more tick. I just gotta figure out where I want to do it. Yeah, it's gotta come up one more block. So this isn't quite as close to the turtle head, and then we'll be good. We can figure out how we want to handle. We'll have some nice space below deck. We'll have room for a little bit of a cabin up top here. And then we should be good. That's basically what we did here, right? Yeah. That's what we'll do. Bum. Ooh, don't want to do that. Take out each of these corners. Gives a little more room for our cabin. Alright. Got a dupe. And I guess this one, too. Alright. I think that's okay. I think it's alright. Okay. But yeah, the front definitely needs to get tweaked. But I think I might do... Yeah. I think I'm going to do... Let's play this a little bit. I'm going to put this here. Well, you're picky after I've already been picky. I'm picky with my own work, and then you come in and get all picky with it too. It's like, no, I've already perfected this. Quit messing with it. Alright. You brought it up, not me. Don't rudeness me. I know what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh, there goes my axe. Darn it. I'm gonna need that. Let's take... Oh, I took my helmet off. Alright. Probably would have drowned there without even realizing it. I'll rudeness you every day there, buddy. Well. La-dee-da. Alright. I gotta pop over to the ender chest real quick. Get some tool making resources out. I've got a diamond axe back at spawn. I think I should just go grab it. Or actually, starter kit. Do I have an axe in here? I do not. I think I'm just gonna pop back to spawn real quick. No. Yes. Maybe? Yeah, let's do it. I could just make another iron one already, but I know I've got at least 2 diamond axes just sitting at spawn, I think. So, I'll grab one of those. That'll be easy enough. Still not used to having the underwater stairs fences fixed. Yeah, no, it's, yeah, that's fantastic. That wasn't even something that, like, was at the top of my list. Like, it wasn't something that I thought about all the time. Like, it was definitely obnoxious that they didn't do that. But, when I saw that they added that, I was like, oh man, that is cool. It was, like, not something I thought about all the time, but, like, once I saw they were doing this, like, oh man, yeah, we desperately needed that. Alright. When we go back through, I'll show it to you. It's literally just this made out of nether brick. And I think, depending on what we end up deciding to do with the hub, I might, like, depending on how much room it takes out, but I don't think it'd be too much. I might, like, carve out the center of the hub, so, like, the middle of the pie, and, like, make a pool of lava just like this. I think that's kind of what Poet wanted done, and I don't think it would... It's going to eat into the pie slices a little bit, but I don't think it's going to eat into it enough that it would be detrimental to doing it. So kind of completely mirroring the spawn in the nether. That's not what I wanted. Oh, come on. I could have sworn I had... Gosh darn it. No, I'm going to leave it open so people can just fall in and die. Hey, where do... I just saw it, too. I don't know where all that was. Well, whatever. I'll check the tools chest before we go. Maybe there'll be another one in there. I don't want to go all the way out to my base looking for stuff. But yeah, the nether hub's a conundrum at this point. Gosh darn it. Alright. Yeah. Because the spawn portal doesn't really match, and so it was like I could easily start doing that, but then what if Poet decides, you know what, we are going to shift the entire nether hub, 20 blocks this way or something, so that this portal will fit in like that socket there or something. Then it's like just I don't want to do any more work that's potentially going to get undone at some point. But we do need to just decide what we're doing with this hub. If we just say, okay, the portal there looks terrible, but whatever, we're leaving it, then great, we'll just move on from there. But I don't want to like scrap the... I like this a lot. It sounded like some people were willing to just like give this stuff up. I'm not willing to do that. I think we did a really good job with a lot of these, and it would be sad to lose that entirely. If we had to redo some of them, or redo all of them, I don't know. It might be worth it in the long run, but it's a lot of work to think about redoing. I don't want to scrap Penny's entire vision, because I think it's cool. It's just gotta figure out a way to make it work. This server's like 2 years old now, so it'd be best if we could just, get some of this stuff going. Yeah, the portal sitting there, it's going to screw with my OCD, and I know it's going to bother other people. So eventually something's going to happen. And so we just need to make it happen. Can I sleep? It's raining. Is that not thunderstormy enough for you? In fact, while I'm here, because this axe is barely alive, let's quickly grab some iron. Yeah, no, it's the wrong one. Just in case we need to make a backup axe. No. I would start working on the wall already if I knew what the pattern to use. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. We need to just decide because, yeah, I mean, I have enough time where even if I'm not streaming, well, especially if I'm not streaming, because that'll be super boring. But just, I've got, half hour, something like that, and I can pop on, do a little bit of just mindless nether hub work while I'm watching a show or something. I think that would be nice. We just have to figure out what we're doing, and then we can get that stuff just knocked out. I think I want to do. Yeah, that can't just overhang like that. So this needs to be stairs. Ooh, it's nighttime now. Hold on, let's sleep. Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be stone brick or whatever, probably. More than likely, I would imagine, so. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same spawn palette on that ring of floor. It's stone brick, stone slabs, dark oak. So yeah, you've already got the dark oak because I already went over and stole some of this from you earlier. So I know you've got the supply from when we were tearing down your island earlier. Do 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 do. Actually, that's not what I want. I want to do that and that. Nope, not that. That. All right. These. That's not right. How did we... Oh, that is what we did. It's not what we want to do, though. Gotta snake this around. There we go. Can't have gaps. Alright. Let's see how that looks. Probably look terrible. But that's why we're tinkering. This is why I normally don't do building and survival. Because it just gets away from me. I like to tinker too much. I want to swap things out 20 different times until I'm happy with it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's getting close. I'm not happy with how these look. Those transition blocks, but I think we're getting close. What I think we'll do is what I didn't want to do, but what I think is probably going to be best for the build. Pull this to here. And then we'll do transition there. And upstairs, we gotta make some more stairs. Splash. Are all my game sounds off? Just realized. Eh. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That should get us through for the moment. No, I'll leave all that to you. Alright, so I need that filled in is what I need. Alright, let's look. No, I don't like that. We're gonna have to bring that. I wanted a little more subtle than the other one, but let's try. Oop, that's not what I wanted. That wouldn't look good. Yeah, now it's too bulky. It's far too bulky. Maybe we just don't go up that second time. At least not that soon. Maybe we have to wait till we get closer to the front. Bringing it to this side is not working. So let's bring this down. Maybe even, what if we just did like that? Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but great. You get it like an actual boat over here. Yeah, no, that looks awful. That's really bad. Well, what if we didn't use stairs at all? What if we didn't use stairs at all? What if we just did a more subtle slab? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. What if we... So instead, so we do this. I like the stair here. That looks good. It gives us good symmetry. But what if then we... maybe like right here. Did something like that. I still don't know if I love it, but I think that's more along the right track. So we'll leave that for now. What I do need to figure out, I need to figure out the bow of this a little bit more. Because I think if it comes out a little more pointed, we can bring it out a little bit further. I think that'll look better. So let's mess with that a little bit, and then we can maybe get a better view on it. Alright, so do that. Okay. Let's go back up top. Hey, Edos, how's it going, buddy? Alright, so one thing I do need to do is... Yeah, the fuzzball does that too. Usually he's not saying hi, usually he's saying, I need something. Come pay attention to me. Or will he wants to take over the bed. Okay, I think that's looking okay. I'm not totally in love with that. I feel like I'm starting it too low. I feel like it needs to start here and come out steeper. But, yeah, you're welcome, Verizon. It texts me like every month, thanks for your auto payment of your bill. Like, well, yeah, no, that's what I pay our bill. No need to thank us. It'll be fine. All right, yeah. So what I think we need to do? I don't know if it starts low. Problem is, I think on the outside it might be fine. So this should be. Oh, maybe here. Is this a stair? Am I gonna ruin things? Yeah, that was a stair. I'm gonna ruin things. All I want is to be able to put a stair there and even this out a little bit. I think that would look great. Alright. So I think, like, the front of a ship would curve in like this, but yeah, that needs to... Let's look at it from the front. Maybe that'll give us a better idea of how it's coming along. Yeah, no, I think this is okay. I think this is okay now. You build it out a little bit more. I think it was the inside that was screwing it up. But now that it's level on the inside, let's do this out. That. And I want to go like that. I think that should finish up the skeleton. think... Well, it might be an OBS problem, but I think it's a mixer problem. I'm not sure. Because, like, Case said the same thing. He said the game audio was a little... Yeah, that looks a lot better. Case said that the game audio was a little out of sync when we were playing Star Wars the other day. And so I changed it in OBS to, like, delay it by a second or whatever. And he said that that was better. Thank you so much for the follow, Curving Donkey 92. Welcome, welcome. And he said that that was better. But then when I pulled the VOD down and I was editing it to upload... Or, not when I was editing it, I guess. I didn't notice when I was editing it. Otherwise, I would have tried to fix it. But when I was watching through it to once it was uploaded, and once Kays asked me to fix it, then it became out of sync in the like it was fine in the VOD until Kays asked me to fix it. So like it was actually coming through fine, but for whatever reason, like viewers were seeing it slightly unsynced. But so like in the VOD, then it was a second off. So I don't know. I don't know whose fault that is, but yeah, it's actually fine. So I'm not gonna mess with it because when I pull it down and upload it to YouTube, then it'll be screwed up then. No, I don't need to. Because I noticed it. I noticed it then. I feel like in Kays' stream. I feel like Kays was then streaming later, and I noticed it in his as well. That it was slightly delayed. So I think it's a mixer thing. So across the board. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks like a ship. I think that looks like the top of a ship. Hello, Crones67. How you doing? I feel like that looks good. I feel like that looks right. So we will do a little bit of cleanup. And should be good to go. Figure out where we want to put. Do we want to make this a... I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Do we want to make this a single-mast ship? I think probably. We could make it a little taller, I guess. Alright, so let's... I'm not totally sure... Yeah, we're cleaning all this out. Okay, so this is going to go here. That goes there. And then I guess what I had done was this. And that. Thanks so much for the follow, Kron. I really appreciate it. I know that's not what I did, but is that what I want to do? Let's take a look at it. Okay, we got some actual land we can look at stuff from over here. Let's do that instead. Oh yeah, I think that looks okay. In fact, I think I know exactly how to get this to do what we want it to do. First off, I want more ladders, so let's do that. Let's do this. Meaning to catch more of the Time Shutter streams instead of just watching certain ones. Got it. Well, welcome. Welcome. We're out at Turtle Island right now, working on rebuilding the Season 1 Turtle Hunt from Code as a sailing ship. Okay, and I want that there. And what did I do? Yeah, so what I did was that one. That's where we did the transition. Yeah, it was it was Code's house in Season 1. It had mushrooms and stuff growing out of the back of it. The shell is different because I'm rebuilding. I'm using the body of what Code did, and I'm turning the top into turning the top to look more like a sailing ship. We're gonna put a mast on it and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Now I think we might be in business. I think we're doing good. All right. Fantastic. Let us Well, that's because it was. Season 2 was like 2 years ago and change. Or season 2 started 2 years ago and change. So season 1 was a long time ago. But it's weird. Season 1 feels like it was a long time ago, but it also feels like it was no time at all. I don't know. Like, I went back on I pulled up the old world, and, actually I'm going to want this because I think we're opening the deck now. I pulled up the old world to look at the turtle hut for rebuilding. It's like, oh man, it feels like we were just there yesterday. Yeah, it's been a long time ago. The first episode of season 1? First episode of season 1 was probably like 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago? Yeah. But season 2 started, yeah, August 2 years ago, I think, at this point. So yeah, it's crazy. It certainly does. It certainly does. Oh, no, no! Okay. Crud. This is gonna screw up my plans a little bit. Pick up any stuff. Alright. I'll make this work. I think I want the deck to be the dark oak. I think. So we think that'll be too much dark oak? If like all of this is dark oak? Should I make the deck spruce? To start with, we're gonna do dark oak. We'll switch around as needed. If we gotta redo it, we'll redo it. We've been redoing a lot of work. That's just kind of how my process goes. That's why I normally do stuff in creative first, and then rebuild it in survival, because I do a very iterative process. It's a lot easier to just tear everything down and just try it again when you're in creative mode. Oh, there goes that axe. Hey, Poet, how's it going, buddy? I will show you in just a second. We are doing some work out at Turtle Island, finally. Get this in, and then we'll pop off. Yes, Turd Island. So I'm recreating the Code Season 1 Turtle Hut, but as a sailing ship. We'll put a mast and stuff on it, and it's docked out here at Turtle Island. So, yeah, well, it's made of wood, so and it's got these big pontoons off the side with the flippers and stuff. It floats. How mobile it would be, I couldn't say, but we'll put a big sail on it. It'll be fine. Well, I mean, we did some terraforming. I mean, it was already so... so this... well, we added the head, I guess. But we added this flipper and the head. But the rest of this, I think, is now. I might have put that little nub of a tail on. But a lot of this was already kind of turtley in the first place. And so we made minor adjustments to make it look more like a turtle. Alright, this must be updated. I guess this little nub might have been... We might have added this too. So, like, this stuff back here we added. But it was already... This kind of flipper was already there. It was already kind of vaguely shelled type. It had this thing already. So, it was already kind of there. We just made minor adjustments. Island wise. And actually, this island here... I just raised this up. There was a natural structure down here that already... Like, you could see it was kind of like this lighter color. So I just raised that up slightly. But yeah. Alright. So yeah, working on the U.S.S. KohdWing, or whatever we're going to call this turtle ship. All right, so let's get the deck in. KohdWing? No, KohdWing. In the future. Well, there's no actual turtles living on this island at present. And once there is, it's going to be a registered sanctuary, which would result in heavy fines. I hear the Great and Honorable Judge Gray doesn't look too kindly on turtle murderers, which is weird. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. This can probably be slabs too. Now I'm thinking about it. That's all right. Yeah. So this kind of needs to stay. Well, we can probably take out that one. Was that? No, this one. So that's. I have to figure out what to do with that. Maybe we'll cover that. Maybe we'll build. Yeah, that's probably what we'll end up doing. That'll be fine. We'll make it work. All right. So yeah, this should probably be slabs. Wasting a lot of wood right now. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold off on this because we'll put slabs in, and then we got to put the bottom in, and we got to figure out where we want to put a stairwell, which will lead down into the lower levels, and we'll build some stuff out there as well. All right. Let's see, getting to be nighttime again, so I think we'll probably sleep. Will Kohd live in the hut? Well, it's a ship, and I was gonna say Kohd's not been on the server in ages, but I guess Kohd was recently on the server, so can't really say that. So Kohd will be welcome. All peaceful peoples are welcome at Turtle Island. Yes, even Dave has been on. It's a strange new world. And what was it? Somebody built the dragon in the end slice in the Nether hub. I'm like, did Penny get on and actually do this? Because I knew at one point she had he's extending his kick him off time. Yeah, he heard that people might be getting kicked. I was like, nope, I'm resetting that timer. You'll never get rid of me again. But yeah, somebody built the end dragon in the end slice that Mara and I did in the Nether hub. And I know Penny had a good idea for that. So I was like, did Penny get online and start working on this? That would have been shocking. But I'm sure it was Spacey or somebody else. All right. Yeah. We're gonna need more than that, I bet. So let's do this. And let's put a bottom on this turtle so we can actually start working stuff. Yeah. And that's proper ground level, right? Yeah. Good. That's what I want. Alright, so let's get this filled in. But yeah, I've had this island, I don't want to say claimed, I guess, but I guess claimed for a while now. I figured I probably should get out here and start doing something with it. I'm just going to go over what's here. This might change slightly, but at least sounds good. Have a good one, Poet. Aerodynamics. I need to build a rudder down here on the tail too, I think. We'll have to figure that out at some point. We need to decide what to do with the spawn portal and the hub wall design, so we start working on it. Fine. You guys can have your privacy, jeez. How dare I read my public chat? But yeah, we were just talking that before you got in here, Poet. We need to figure out what we're doing with the hub so we can Just knock it out. I know TimeShot Season 1 had been up for like 2 years before you guys made a proper hub, but still. Right. Well, you don't have to do it. We just have to make a decision. Whoever wants to be involved with that. And then others will carry out the work. I know you've got your tram line or whatever you're carving out, and what other projects do you have going on? You've got your tunnel. No. Wait, no, I don't have to break everything for that. I almost kind of like having like bilge water in here. Chicken line, chicken express. Oh no, that's the wrong block. We're adding pandas. Actually, did I hear right? Or is it this week where they're starting 1.14 snapshots? So we could have a Panda Express here soon, which would be delicious. The entire base to work on, the railway, a new pyramid that I haven't announced yet, which is a huge terraforming project outside of MK's base. Oh, you're gonna start working on MK's base? Well, I don't know if they'll be in the first snapshot, but they're gonna be in 1.14, so they could be potentially the pandas. They may start smaller than that, but no, they've said so. Everything that they announced at Minecon, the pandas, the cats, the pillagers, all that kind of stuff, all of that is going to be 1.14. I'm pretty sure. And then they said anything that any further stuff like the taiga or the taiga and all that will be 1.14, but like the desert and the savannah that didn't win will be 1.15 and on. But I think everything that they said they had announced at Minecon should be in 1.14. I could have misunderstood that though, so I guess take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, I think they'll be doing snapshots for 1.14 for a while, for sure. I don't expect the full release for a long time, but they are starting snapshots this week, it sounded like. At least they said they were going to. Dinnerbone likes to announce snapshots, and then and then they take a while to get out. But who knows? Yeah, so they at Minecon they had said, "Oh, pandas and cats are coming in an update before the holiday or whatever," but then they corrected themselves and said, "Oh no, that's Bedrock Edition is getting pandas and cats for some holiday update." And then they said that stuff would then be folded into the 1.14, which would be all the other stuff that they had talked about at Minecon. So yeah, they definitely were like, no, that's Bedrock's getting that before the end of the year. I don't think Java should expect any of these, like, full release anything before the end of the year, but they're starting snapshots now. I mean, there may come a day when it's not. For sure. But for now, yeah. They're keeping it up. I feel like they understand that, like, without the Java community, Minecraft wouldn't exist anymore. But I don't know if we can necessarily expect that goodwill to translate into evergreen content. Eventually, they will probably say, okay, you guys need to switch over to Windows 10 or Bedrock or whatever. Because, yeah, once they kind of kill... I mean, I guess most modded Minecraft isn't on the modern versions anyway, so I guess it wouldn't really kill modded necessarily. It'd kill it for a lot of people, I guess, but... I don't know. Well, yeah. Now, how do they... Well, because they got the marketplace or whatever. I was gonna ask, how do they... Where are they making more money on Bedrock? But yeah, it's probably all that marketplace stuff. Yeah. See, not playing on the console or whatever, I have no, like, visibility of that. I get that, but to me, the marketplace might as well not exist. So I kind of forget that kind of stuff. But, like, I know, like, Anasia's basically making her living on the marketplace right now. So, yeah. So, yeah, it must be much bigger than I ever gave it credit for. Like, before Anasia quit her job at Mixer to go, like, do marketplace stuff full time, I hadn't even, like, given the marketplace 1 second's thought. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But, don't think about how big the non-PC Minecraft community is. Because that's their only source for skins or anything not totally vanilla. But, yeah. Guess I should have realized how big that community was when, every time you know, I mod a stream for Mara, it's nothing but juice boxers from Xbox saying, can I join? Is this Xbox? Whatever. So there's obviously thousands of them, but, right now. Let me get back out. Let me out! Oops. I don't have my boots on either. Blueberry hype? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this will be better. Alright, and then we gotta figure out a cabin for on back here, which will probably be, I don't know, some level. Some sort of small little captain's cabin. Then we gotta figure out where I mean, well, I don't want to figure out. I think the mast probably will go, like, right here in the center. Yeah, Mara mentioned that, earlier, too. I think it's an issue, well, I don't know whose issue well, I'm guessing it's on Mixer's end, but it may be OBS. I don't know. Because, like, somebody mentioned that when I was streaming Star Wars Battlefront the other day, and so I, like, made the adjustment in OBS so that it, you know, was coming through on the stream, you know, in sync. But then, like, when I checked the VOD later, it was actually in sync until I messed with it, and then it was desynced from the point where I messed with it on. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's beyond me, but I'm pretty sure it's a disconnect. Like, it's, yeah. Because in the VOD it was fine. I'm not really sure what to think about it. Okay, so I need to get this stuff lit up now. Yeah, I mean that doesn't make sense to me. If it was an OBS issue, like, I would think it would just be out of sync everywhere. But obviously, it wasn't out of sync in the VOD, so that means that my guess is then Mixer's derping somehow. But I don't know. Trying to get all fancy with this, just to get light down. Right. Sufficient. Do I have... Yeah, let's grab the dark oak log. I just want to pop... Well, we'll see how it looks. I might decide... We do have strip logs now. Might decide that I want to do a strip log for the mast, but, we'll see. I've not really used any of those in a build yet. And I don't know... The thing is, like, we've already got the darkness with the planks here. I kind of want something that's going to be a little higher contrast with that. And I worry that the strip logs won't be as high a contrast. But let's try it. Let's strip a couple of these babies, and well, actually, we can just right-click with an axe, right? I've never actually attempted it. I think we can just right-click with an axe on this, and we'll see how it looks. Now I don't know. I don't know how, because you can also make just like straight up bark blocks, like have every edge covered in bark, and I don't know how to do that. I was thinking I wanted to do a bit of that at spawn, with like the birch trees that are around the. Oh, it's something. Okay, so hold on. Let's go take a look at that. Because I'm just curious. These are some of the things I've never messed with before. So. Yeah, it's 4. Okay, and you get 3 for every. Okay, interesting. Okay, so yeah, I want to do that at spawn, like the birch trees that are around the spawn monument. I want to put the actual bark blocks in there for like the roots and stuff. That actually looks okay. I don't hate that. I think we'll leave that for now. In fact, how much time do I have? Let's call the ship good here for now. I think we figured out a basic size and structure and everything that's going to work. Dump all this stuff. And I will continue to tinker with stuff as needed. And maybe in another stream we'll do some detailing. Maybe I'll just take care of that myself. But I think we did some good work there. I think that looks enough like a ship that I'm happy with it. So let me. I'm gonna update this map real quick. Alrighty. I do think I want to make those front flippers bigger. Anyway, let us head to spawn, and oh yeah, no, in fact, we're gonna go to spawn. I still have not bought an elytra yet, so I want to do that. I just recently restocked the elytra shop again. I'd gotten bought out of all my tier 3 rockets. Oh, hey there, buddy. I don't actually have a weapon on me, so just be cool, all right? I guess they're using, this looks like spruce here for the mast. Oh, this treasure map's still here. Interesting. I'm gonna have to build like a hold for all the booty and everything. It's gonna be awesome. That ship's gonna be cool when I'm done with it. Alright, so let's go take care of those birch logs. Let's get ourselves an elytra. And we'll be good to go. I feel like somebody... The last time I cleared out the fireworks shop, a bunch of people paid with emeralds, which is great. And then a couple people... So, like, I have it set up where, like, pay what you want. Really, it's pay what you want, but then the recommendation is, like, a diamond per stack or an emerald block per stack. And I think somebody... Like, 2 of the stacks, I think, had gotten bought with diamond blocks. So they vastly overpaid. But since it's pay what you want, I'm just gonna take it. And I don't know who it is. Alright, let's see. Yes, we've got some birch. Alright, so let's see how many of these roots we need to do. So, like these here, or whatever. So, yeah, but do we necessarily want to do all of them? Like, maybe this one it makes sense to see the face, but maybe in that one it doesn't. I don't know. I guess we could probably do all of them. So, 1, 2, 3. We can just see how that looks. 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we need to make 2 of them. That should be... There we go. Should be good. Alright, so... Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that, like, you've been able to do in, like, modded and stuff for ages. And it's so, or, you know, with command blocks or whatever. And so it's kind of cool to see them finally getting some of this stuff put into the game. See, I feel like that looks a little weird now that you can't see any of the faces. Maybe like this one should just come out, and this will be like a root coming up. We'll try that. Go. Yeah, this is. They're making some of these changes that's just like, oh yeah, finally they're getting it. I would love to have a half slab of this, but I won't complain. I'll be happy with what I've been given. It'd be awesome to have a half slab, but hey. Alright. There we go. Beauty. So that is all adjusted. That was bothering me earlier, but I didn't know how to make the bark block, so I was like, I'll just leave it. Okay. Good. Now, ender chest over here. When I had first thought about it, like when we first updated to 1.13 or when Poet first updated it to paper or something, like spawn protection was on, so I actually wasn't able to do it, and then I completely forgot about it again until recently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 10 diamond blocks is the running cost of Elytra on this server, so we'll go ahead and do that. Probably should get my feather falling boots, but where's the fun in that, I guess? Alright. It's been a while since I've gotten to fly, so yeah. Now see, on this ship, they've got the back going up, but then the front is kind of even. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with my ship a little bit more, because I'm pretty happy with how it's coming so far. So I want to make sure it's perfect. All right, so we're gonna. There's probably an easier way to do that, but all right. So we've got our elytras. We're gonna pop these in there. Or wait, I should probably. They're separate payments, so probably should keep them separate. I feel like I saw a Poet actually like taking the cost of these and keeping them for himself, which I think probably shouldn't be the way it works. I don't know if Poet's still here. But since these are getting spawned in, the proceeds of this probably should just be getting destroyed. But I saw him walk off with like a stack of diamond blocks. Like, oh, okay, sure, that's not how I thought that was gonna work, but okay. Oh, actually, we need to. Mara, is there an ender chest at your book farm or bookshop? Because I wanted to buy. Actually, I might not be buying from you. In fact, I'm not buying from you. Hold on. Well, stimulate the economy, maybe? Fine. I'll buy from Mara. I did some AFK fishing recently to get some name tags because Addie needed some. And I have a bunch of decent books. So I will stimulate the economy. I'll give Mara money, assuming she has what I need. Mending. All right, we'll take a mending book. You're making bank, girl. You better come clear this out before somebody takes it from you. And I think unbreaking is the other one. I think that's all that goes on these. So we'll do that. Yeah, I mean the mending is certainly popular, and I'll be back. I gotta save my diamonds because I know I'm gonna lose this thing, so I gotta save up for the next elytra. But well, you don't really need to restock. You've got a lot of stock in there. It's just you need to clear out your payments so that people don't walk off with it. Gives you something to do. Well, fair enough. Alright, so. Yep, nobody's bought since I restocked this yesterday. Nope. Yeah, I don't have any spares, do I? Thought I had some that didn't get restocked. Alright, well. Actually, no. What I'll do. Since nobody really wants to buy these flight duration 1-1s anyway, I will take them. And that way it's less expensive for me to restock my shop. And eventually I'll just phase those out. Once I've used them up, I guess. Is there an anvil in here? Doesn't look like it. I think there's an anvil at the community center. I gotta hope I've got the I got 36 levels. That should be plenty to put these books on this elytra, I think. Should I name it first? So, what should my elytra be called? Oh wait, no. HM02. HM02 is fly, right? What HM is fly? Fly HM. Yes, HM02. All right. Yeah, that's what we'll do. It's a Pokemon thing, Mara. Don't worry about it. Wow, these are cheap. Mending and unbreaking. Kielbasa. So in Pokemon, you have like certain, they're called hidden moves, and they're like the utility moves. You can teach your Pokemon strength to move boulders or surf, so you can ride across water, things like that. And then hidden move number 2 is fly, so you can fly around the region. And I named my diving helmet HM08, which is the hidden move for dive, so you can go underwater and stuff. And it's my diver's helmet, so I named it that. All right, it's been a while since I've flown. Oop, almost got going there. And a little bit more of a dip. Jump off this beacon. Oh, ow. Hey. I was supposed to fly. It's been a long time since I've done this. Why aren't these firing? Fly, you fools. There we go. Just gotta get going. I actually wanna peek into this ship. Oh, they got turtles up here. I'm gonna need to build a turtle protection league. Too many people are getting turtles. Alright, so this is a good idea for mine. Alright, so put stairs along the side, and then we'll have a door in the middle. That works. Then we can build another little deck up here. Potentially. If I've done it right. Was this Mar? I feel like this was Mar's place. Okay, he's got some turtles up here. Let's get below deck. Oh, he's got actual staircases and stuff. Man, look at him being all fancy. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah. Mine won't have quite as much space, but we'll make it work either way. Alrighty. I love being high up in Minecraft. It's so cool. I love that dynamic map because I just love looking down at the world. It's just fun. Looks like Jake's got some chickens loose over here. All right. Why don't we do a lap? Oh! Why wouldn't those fire? Gosh darn it! No, and I'm all the way out of the turtle. Gosh darn it. I don't know if my right click is malfunctioning or if... Yeah, I should have grabbed my feather fallen boots. Yeah. I don't know if my right click is malfunctioning or if it was lag or what that just was. But I definitely should have flown there. Ooh. Yeah, well, at least this time I didn't die in lava like I did the last time I was wearing my elytra. Actually, I didn't die in lava, so when I lost my elytra, I was caving, because I had taken it just wearing it at that point, I guess. I don't know, I was stupid. And I was working on my donator farm, so I was underground, and I had broken into a cave, and so I was exploring that, and I got killed, but I was killed next to a stream of water, and the stream of water flowed my elytra directly into lava. It was like one of the only things I couldn't recover. It had flowed directly into the lava. Oh, Mara, did you see this? It's probably gonna pull me in. Yeah, I stayed in too long. Somebody built that little end dragon. Well, they built the body. I put the head on it. But yeah. So it was like the worst possible luck with that last elytra. So yeah, I will only be wearing this. It'll be in my ender chest until I'm using it. I won't be wearing it all the time. It's just too much of a chance of me losing. Although they're replaceable now, which is fine. But I'm gonna have to come up with a good way to procure. Well, beyond my fireworks shop, I'll have to come up with a way to procure all the stuff I need. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie. I feel like somebody's saving those special. They look like they're wearing armor and stuff. Alright, let me put stuff back on. See if I've got everything. I didn't have much. Yeah, I think this is probably about it. I don't think I had much else than that. I'd imagine Jake. These are Jake's. Looks like they're wearing pumpkins. They're holding something. I don't know what he's planning on doing with them. But somebody's got some zombies down there for some reason. Maybe they're Mars. I guess this is kind of Mars' place. Maybe. This is a cute little bridge. I don't know how is he supposed to... How does he get to his place? It's like you can't... You can only climb this to a certain point and then it's just go straight up. With elytra. Okay, hold on. We're going to try it again. Might be ender pearls. I guess you could pearl up there too. Probably is elytra though. Oh wait, hold on. That was a bad jump. Yeah, why? Huh. I wonder if they've changed that? It seems like they're only going off if I'm pointing at a block. Like, I'm not pointing at a block, and then as soon as I point at a block... So, like, jumping off of stuff with the elytra doesn't really work anymore. Huh, then why does it seem different? Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Maybe the flight hadn't kicked in? I don't know, maybe I am lagging slightly. Alright, well, we're in the air now. Let's do a bit of a trip. Yeah, we gotta finish this too. So I want to finish working on Turtle Island. I've got... In fact, I started working on a lighthouse out at my place, but I'm not totally happy with it yet. So probably, maybe the next stream I do, we'll tear down this lighthouse and work on it a little bit more. Uh-oh, Potendo joined the game! So this is my base out here, and so I've got this kind of bay here. Ooh, not the ground. Got kind of this bay here, and there's like these two entrances to come in here by ship on the water, and so I've got this little island that I wanted to have a lighthouse on. So I started building that. I don't think it's gonna be tall enough. Let's land. I'm gonna die trying to land over here. Oh wow, really gonna die. Hold on, let's stay in the air. I'll land on this. Don't have feather falling on, so I didn't want to risk landing on actual land. I don't think it's quite tall enough. So I need to... Like, the base of this... Can we... Yes! Like, this isn't the total top. Like, I think this would be, like, one more tier and then the top. But it just doesn't feel big enough. The base of this is the same kind of design. Let's see if I can get a better angle on it. It's the same kind of design as I used over here on my ziggurat. Yeah, Mars got some turtles up there. But I think I did make it like a block shorter, because I was like, oh, I don't need it to be quite that big, but I do think I need to like tear it down and make it full size. The base either needs to be taller or it needs to be wider, and I don't really have enough space to make it much wider. There's turtles up on Mars airship. So yeah, probably next stream maybe we'll be working on this. I'll probably finish up the ship on my own. I'll maybe show that off next stream. Yeah, I want to get this. And like I decided, so most of the wood that I've used out in the desert here has been birch because it works really well with the sand. I did put like oak buttons along the fence, so I wanted to try like using oak for this staircase here, but I don't think I like it. Everywhere else I use wood, and out here it's birch, so I probably need to switch that out too. So yeah, probably this whole thing is going to get just torn down and rebuilt at some point. Probably we'll do that on stream. Yeah, I just need to get more stuff out here, especially now that we've got the overviewer back. The dynamic map really gives me motivation to get more visible stuff done on the map. Stripped birch logs. Maybe. Like where? What are you thinking? Ooh, nice and smooth. Yeah, we could. I've got like, so I'm using the bone and stuff for pillars here. Do I have any birch lying around? You can see what stripped birch would look like though. Because yeah, because it's the same color palette. I need to get away from like just the tan color palette is the problem. But I love the way that like regular birch like planks looks against the sand. I love that. So I've used that most places. But like looking at my place on the overviewer, it's kind of boring. But that's why I'm using the colored clay in a lot of places too, is to add that variation. Oh no, God, it's a Poetendo! I think I might have some birch in my wood chest, maybe? I should, since I was using it to build out here, I guess, but who knows? Maybe I used it all. Here's a little bit. Grab a couple of logs. Thank you so much for the follow, GTA 5 Stunt Team. Welcome. So yeah, let's... Yeah, that actually probably would be nice in some instances. I'll have to figure out where I want to use it, where I want to fit into the palette. Because like I already have the bone, which I'm using for columns and stuff. But maybe maybe like make the base out of sandstone stuff, and maybe the rest of this could be stripped birch logs or something. I don't know. We'll mess around with it. I've got Standy over here. Hey, Standy. I wanted to try oak here. I don't think that's going to work, so I'm going to switch this back to birch. The floor of this is going to become birch again. Well, not again. It's going to become birch. Yeah, maybe I could like take. Maybe this could be. Maybe that would look better. Yeah, it's a little darker. Might stand out a little bit more. We could try that at some point. Anyway, that's all stuff we'll worry about next stream. I think probably the next time I stream on TimeShot, at least by myself. If Mara and I end up doing a co-stream or something, this may not be the best project for that. But maybe that's something we'll tinker with at that point. Because I'd like to get this open back up. I had closed this off because we had brought Standy in here. I didn't want her escaping. I feel like the last time I was out here, we did have a dolphin in here, but it looks like maybe that's despawned. I feel like the dolphins do despawn. And/or it died. No, I don't need you to give me resources. That's fine. I got a ton of resources. But I don't think I read your full message earlier when you were talking about the books or whatever. You're like, I just need something to do, which I don't think you just need things to do. But I need more ideas on what to do with my stuff. Got it. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. We made good progress on the ship out at Turtle Island. And then we got ourselves an Elytra, so that'll be fun to play around with going forward. I've been meaning to buy this for ages, but I wanted to wait and do it on stream because we could kind of mess around a bit. But yeah, and then I kept forgetting, and so finally got it here, which is exciting. I love being able to zip around, and I'll use up all my tier 1 rockets, so I don't have to keep those in the shop anymore because nobody else seems to want to buy them. So I'll just stock tier 3 and then we'll be all set. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Thanks for hanging out today. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys all back the next time I stream, which will probably be... I don't know. Sometime this week, maybe. Not Thursday, because I can't stream on Thursdays anymore, but at some point. I might even have... It sounds like I might have Saturday off, Saturday morning, so maybe we'll stream on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Have a good one. Bye.